Yasuke Simulator is the most insane game that did beat Assassin's Creed Shadows. What, you may ask? Well, it actually beat it in stream views. But that is not all. Yasuke Simulator is the first ever meme game of a sort which was released on the same day as the AAA title that was supposed to make fun of. And so far, it has grown in popularity. Asmongo just made it even more popular by streaming it. I also streamed the whole game here and was surprised that the game was more fun than initially seemed from the demo. So how is it? Well, it is buggy, but it's fun as hell. There are so many amazing surprises that you did not expect. Take a look at these things.
Hey, the doors count.
Ah, they
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
is this
What?
Squid Game?
What? Well, I mean, ancient Japanese were famous with that.
Can you hear?
So,
It's a Squid Game.
okay, hold. Have to listen now. Have to listen. Apparently we have to listen. Man, that's so fun!
That's Squid Game.
Hey, are we going to eat the
Oh.
cookie and the other stuff and things?
Oh my god.
I mean, don't you know that ancient Japanese were famous with playing Korean children's game? And they keep going. You get out the bullets for.
I'm not
You
sure.
need the bullets for the big guy.
It hit bullets.
Okay.
Do they do something to me when I need them? I better not check.
Why do they
Did he die? I think
make
so.
some kind of electrical sound?
Hey, watch my health. Watch my health.
So far, you're cool. 120 out of 100.
Yeah, I think.
You kind of got it.
I just wish it could be like.
It sounds like a heroic music, you know, riding through the night. Delivering tofu. Okay, so that's how we deliver tofu. Nice.
Hey, we do have a thing in the
You
car.
you have to stay on that. Yeah. Okay.
So that is tofu. The
Is that the
exploding
tofu? The
stuff.
exploding stuff.
Thank you for the delivery, Yasuke.
Ah, well, you're welcome. Yasuke always delivered tofu to Nobunaga.
Exactly. Don't you know that this Nobunaga
Yeah.
told him, "You, my most trusted samurai, must do the most hard thing of them all. Deliver the tofu."
Yes. Where's the Japanese?
What?
Is that the Japanese things?
I mean, we don't have to destroy that, right?
It's a statue.
Oh, that's the Japanese
Yeah.
statues,
Did
which
I die?
also hit you back. Apparently,
What happened?
maybe they kick back. They explode or something like that. Or maybe the Japanese things are still not in. What?
The hell?
Where are those things going? I think those are Japanese things. Oh, there is a transformer. Oh boy. Oh. It says konnichiwa. Oh.
My god.
They formed. There is nothing more Japanese than that. I mean, they formed a
Okay.
Okay.
So first, just like the demo, you gotta go through an obstacle course, and the game was actually more buggy when we played it just a few days ago when the game came out. Now it has an update and it streamlined even some of the mechanics. You will see that especially at the end of the game. There's a path that you're supposed to walk on. Anyway, I don't want to spoil everything, guys, although this is a full review of the game, so you're gonna see a lot of it. And there's certainly some clunky mechanics here. The graphics actually are not that bad, and this reminded me of very old games with kind of like a new paint. It is extremely freaking basic. It is bare bones game, but the concept of it is so fun to play and so fun to experience. It surprises you with so many fun concepts all the time, and it keeps on doing that like to the very end of the game. Everything that you're gonna see is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely historically accurate. And I would say this is the most historically accurate game that we ever seen before. You're gonna grab your hair and wondering what the hell is happening and why is this so freaking ridiculous. But that is how it is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a joke of a game. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to make fun of Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is actually a lot more fun than Assassin's Creed Shadows. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows for like 3 hours now, and it's very hard to get into the game. There's so many things to do, and the mechanics are rather weird. So for me, Yasuke Simulator is just a breath of fresh air. And even some people write in the stream reviews based on the historical research by Associate Professor Thomas Likely. Oh my gosh. Pros. Yasuke Simulator isn't made by Ubisoft. Yasuke Simulator does not require Ubisoft Connect. Yasuke Simulator will not be removed from your library years after purchase like Ubisoft did with The Crew. Yasuke Simulator is a single-player game that does not have a battle pass or microtransactions. Cons. Yasuke Simulator will spoil your expectations of any game you play after experiencing it. Amazing review, guys. Amazing. Okay, next, a return to form. Why bother with a 2-hour-long credit scene and a battle pass in a single-player game when you can experience the glorious chaos of Yasuke Simulator? The game brings you all the thrills of being a samurai in a jank mess of a way. It's like the game forgot to finish itself, but hey, who needs polished gameplay when you can blend into the shadows of this unfinished mess? 10 out of 10 would recommend it if you want historically accurate gameplay. Yes, absolutely. Next, the game is hot garbage, but I probably had more fun with it than I would with some other Yasuke game. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's not hot garbage, but yeah. Difficult? Yes. Unplayable? Yes. Unoptimized and full of glitches? Yes. I would buy it again and play rather than a suspiciously similar game. Yes. Okay, then. It feels so realistic. I learned so much about the history of Japan in this game. The player has the honor of playing Yasuke, the totally real legendary samurai and absolute best friend of Oda Nobunaga. Only one thing is wrong here: bananas! Were very rare and not available at every dealer. The combat is little bit too complex and realistic for me and very hard, but as Ryu and Toto, a true German samurai, I have to going forward and beat this samurai or I am not a real samurai. The English is amazing. Absolute masterpiece. The moment I was inside Oda Nobunaga's famous bullet train fighting a giant yellow crab with my duo SiCK P2026s, I knew I was in a history lesson. Of course, amazing stuff. This game is probably as historically accurate as the Ghost of Tsushima and has pretty compatible gameplay. I'd argue that this is better than Assassin's Creed Shadows when it comes to realism and quality. If Yasuke Simulator was a meal, I'd be a perfectly seared wagyu steak. What is that? He probably meant seasoned steak, I'm not sure. Seared wagyu steak with a side of lightly infused sushi. Personally prepared by a Michelin? What? Shared ninja. The game isn't just good, it's a transcendent experience that made me question why I ever wasted time on lesser forms of entertainment. From that moment, I stepped into the Yasuke's impeccably armored sandals. I knew I was about to embark on something legendary. The combat, smoother than butter on a katana blade. The visuals, so stunning I wept openly in front of my monitor. The historical accuracy, who cares? It's Yasuke with a sword, and that's what it matters. That's what all matters. And lastly, 10 out of 10, best Yasuke Simulator out there. Fun gameplay, filled with memes, and you get to no scope with streamers. Hard recommend, sorry. Okay, so there's 1,003 reviews, oh my god. At least a few thousand people should have bought this game. I just haven't found any numbers for that, guys, so have that in mind. I just can't find how many people actually have bought this game just yet. But after Asmongold just made it a lot more popular, I do hope that the game's going to be very, very, successful, because I actually do want a second Yasuke game. I do. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this just gave me this old feeling of playing the games, and like older games that really give you something that are very memorable. That's very, very rare in all games these days. So I really wish that we can get a sequel. Probably they're gonna make enough money so they can make another one of these. But yeah, it is crazy, it is fun, but it is totally worth playing. The game is like 3 and something. euros here, so probably for you maybe about $4, I'm not sure. There is also a DLC that is really nothing special, but you can still get it if you want like different paint on the cars. All the vehicles in the game ride horribly, so it's not good at all. You will not have any fun with driving the cars unless it's the level where you actually deliver tofu, but yeah, it's very super slow. Maybe after the update is a bit better, but I'm not sure, guys. Driving is just very slow, so have this in mind. I would give Yasuke Simulator a very hard 10 out of 10 for the first ever game of its kind, and I hope that we get more of these in the future. I mean, this is the first time that we saw the clunkiest game possible, but made in the right time, in the right moment, making fun of the right game, and it's just a actually magical experience. It does have its own quality to it, which, although it's not high, it's bare bones. The point is that it is very fun, you're gonna laugh your ass off, and you're never gonna forget that you played this meme game, unlike a lot more modern AAA games that have no soul, like, well, now Assassin's Creed Shadows. Damn it! And I'm such a fan of Assassin's Creed, so we'll see what I think when I finish it. But guys, SiCK Simulator does have a soul, and it's the soul of all people that just screamed, damn it, we want good games. We don't wanna be fed bullcrap, lies, changing real history, and just pretend that everything is okay while doing it. So, Yasuke Simulator for the win. Please go buy it, recommend it with all my heart and soul. A ton of luck to the developers. Hopefully they can make more things in the future. Yes, Yasuke Simulator 2, I'll buy it with a ton of pleasure if they make that. Now you can watch this next, and if you like, support me, links are down below to my Pocket Dimension, where I do all of my coaching on the topics of fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, intimate relationships, my own physique updates, and how am I progressing with my fitness journey. So everything is done tastefully, there's no explicit content, it's just normal content, and that is in OnlyFans. Yes, it's shocking, maybe it's shocking, but I am using the site for good, I'm repeating, for good, and not for explicit content, just for tastefully done content that's actually useful for you. Even my physique updates give you a great information about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, to sustain great shape for the last more than 10 years now. So thank you guys. Bye bye. Ah!
Yes, finally. Woo!
I
Here
did
you go.
it.
Now let's hope that there isn't something here that can hear you so until start from the
That's
beginning.
my
Woo!
dinner. Oh wow.